Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Doom at the Raven's Pride channel. Today is a very special day because I am doing the movie review for the newest Star Wars movies, The Force Awakens. Well, I drive around and do stupid stuff in this game. Okay, basically, really good story plot done. The graphics were phenomenal. They played a lot with the camera angles. Everybody kind of, made fun of how Han Solo didn't know how to fly and the other ones because all he did was list slightly to the left. And then he was, how he basically slightly listed left and he totally lost the big Corellian ships. Now, they also show you really how big those damn cruisers are. I mean, they're phenomenally huge. I mean, basically the Millennium Falcon flew inside one of the engines, swoomed around a little bit, and then flew out again. The bad guy on there, he's one of the bad guys. I think they're trying to bring back the Sith and the ancient Sith. My friend Deuce Apex, he wanted me to talk about the hilted lightsaber. Okay. That is, if you could tell by the actual movie trailers, that you see it kind of looks like almost like a flame. Okay, that's the way the old ancient Sith weapons used to be in the old Jedi lightsabers. Until the crystals had a highly more focusing diopter so that they could focus that energy better. And basically the hilted lightsaber, I think, is one of the ancient Sith weapons. And if you notice, there was two little lightsabers sticking out the side. Those were the hilts, and that's simply, if you actually look at it closely enough, it's just two little tubes coming off the main focus beam, so that they just stick outside, and it works. And one guy got his shoulder pretty seared on it, but Kylo Ren, he is one of the bad guys. He has an anger issue that you've never seen. You thought Darth Vader had tantrums. This guy had super baby temper tantrums. It's like, oh, I can't believe that. But at least he doesn't really do a lot of bad stuff to his own dudes, I think he does have some self-respect for that. I'm not going to tell you who he's related to because that just kind of blows it off a little bit. I mean, you're probably suspecting who he's related to, which is probably true. Oh, sorry, lady. I was talking to people. The Millennium Falcon, like I said, they had the flying. Like some of the trailers, you see them, they're kind of like whipping that around. Oh, yeah. They basically use a lot of different camera angles to really get you into the aspect that you're flying this damn ship. They have the little droid B2B and stuff. He is freaking awesome. R2 is in it. C-3PO is in it. Too bad, I mean. But the good thing, number one thing, is Jar Jar Binks is not in the movie. So everybody who hated the booger, you don't ever have to worry about seeing him because I don't think they're going to put his ass back in there anymore because, well, he was stupid. Okay. The one thing that I really liked about it a lot was Rey. She's the female that you see. And Finn. The story between those two is really, really cool. Finn is a stormtrooper. I will just let you guys know. You'll find that out right off the bat. His name's like FN12757 is his name, but he gets called Finn by one of the actual starfighter pilots, or X-Wing pilots. Because the Resistance is still up and running. Luke is kind of absent through a lot of the movie. Han Solo, he comes in with a bang. You guys will never expect what actually happens with him. I mean, with the Han Solo thing, it's just a complete shocker and stunner, and you're like, wow, I can't believe he would do that sort of thing. Stuff like that. It's just crazy. And of course, Chewbacca, he's the natural cut up. He's chuckling and laughing at people, and of course, he is kind of complaining whiner sometimes. It's like, what, and you're cold? shut up. I'll run you over again. Can't you tell I'm doing a review? Okay. Princess Amidala is not in the movie. They might have taken that woman and the lady who played her and put her as a different character. I don't know, because I didn't see her at all. Princess Leia, she's in there, but she's now called General Leia, or General Amidala. Or not, yeah, Amidala. Duh, what am I saying? It was Queen Amidala I was talking about. They basically had her, she's, you know, older and stuff like that, still a hothead, you know, as you see in the originals. Of course, Han Solo is still hot for her, you know. He's still his quirky self as well, you know, he just, you know, makes his snide remarks and crap. There's a new type of creature they show in the movie, phenomenally awesome looking. It's just like, rah! And then those poor bastards didn't stand a chance. Oh my god. The blasters, they did a lot of work on those, enhancing the way they are utilized. And remember Chewbacca's crossbow? Yeah, they actually show the true power of that guy. Because you think about that. That weapon came from his home planet, right? And they're gigantic Wookiees. And they're firing and trying to kill, basically hunting down larger prey than them. I mean, Wookiees are pretty damn tough, but the creatures they have to kill with those things naturally, you know, for hunting are really nasty and big. So when a stormtrooper gets shot by that thing, they don't fall down like the normal blasters do. These guys go soaring through the air. I mean, it's like, whee, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Chewbacca gets extremely pissed in the movie. I will tell you that right now. He is livid on one section. I'm not going to tell you why, but he is very pissed off, and he is very angry, and he is nasty. Okay, R2-D2, the normal little quirky guy, you know, he's pretty funny, you know, and C-3PO is still going to be obnoxious as a little prick as he normally is. I don't understand why they just didn't recycle his butt for something better. Like, you know, a tin lamp, because he'd have been more entertainment. Let's see what else there was. The TIE Fighters, a lot more powerful, a lot nastier. Now, the Stormtroopers, like in the all the other movies, right, they seem to, like, you know, not, when they're shooting, and it's like, damn, you fire like the A-Team. You fire millions of rounds that barely hit a damn thing, don't even kill people. Right now, they are accurate like crazy with those weapons. They are annihilating people left and right. There is another bad guy. He kind of looks like an ancient Sith Lord. I mean, the guy looks way older than Palpatine ever did, even when he got all ugly. You know, which my son was like, no, that's just as good as the Botox injections wore off. Because we were having a debate, like, who was more powerful, Mace Windu or Palpatine. Obviously, Mace Windu was going to kill Palpatine if Anakin didn't get involved. Anakin, the guy who played Anakin, was not there in the movie that I saw. I don't even remember the guy's name, to tell you the truth. Finn, the Stormtrooper, phenomenal actor, you know, but if you're going to go to the movie, get there very early, at least 20 minutes early, right? So you can actually get a good seating, because they do have the waiting in line areas, and get your ticket the day before so you can just walk on in. It's kind of weird that we walked into the movie theater and there's a armed security guard. And the really weird thing is the ticket taker was acting like super nervous, like, oh my god, I'm going to get busted or shot by this guy. You know, and I'm like, well, wow. You know, I don't see why she was nervous when the guy's there to protect her. So, I mean, that was kind of the really kind of trippy thing, is to now start seeing armed security guards inside movie theaters. And that's because of some of those stupid douchebags that, you know, the Joker guys, like, I'm the Joker, in Denver, and then that other dickhead in, I think it was like Ohio or something, that were just lone nutcases that wanted to, you know, kill people. You know, I praise and accommodate the people who did stop those guys. I still don't think the Joker the dude who called himself the Joker should even got a trial. I think they should have just shot him on the street and got it over with, because I'm sorry, when you do that, there is no, legal doubt in people's minds. When you go in and mass murder a bunch of people, they shouldn't give you a trial. You should just die. I'm sorry, but yeah, especially when you have all those people going, yeah, that's the motherfucker you guys should have attacked and shit. I think the cops should have just killed them off, But that's my point of view. Get back to the movie review now. They go to Yemen 4, the original, Star Wars Rebel base. That was a pretty cool looking place. I mean, it kind of looked a lot like Naboo, sort of, but it wasn't. Tatooine, still the same, hot, dry, arid as hell, and everybody's a dick. Well, except Rey, of course. She was really cool. And she is a little badass, I will tell you guys right now. But I'm not going to tell you out of Finn and her which one's a Jedi, because that'd just spoil it for you guys. But one of them is a Jedi, sort of. Finn is awesome. He's just running through, trying to make a name for himself. He lies out of his ass sometimes, but it's all for the better cause and the better thing, because he's not a clone trooper, okay? Basically, the clone troopers, I guess, were disbanded or destroyed or something like that from the last movies and stuff, and basically, one guy wants to bring back the clone troopers, right? He's one of the bad guys, and one of the other bad guys is like, you do that, and that's traitorous. Yeah, dude, you aren't going to do that. So to get stormtroopers, they basically steal babies from their parents, take them up to a star base or whatever to train them how to fight. Now, the thing they have cruising around is like the Star Destroyer, but oh my god, vastly huge. I mean, vastly huge. I mean, it's got its own damn creatures roaming on this goddamn thing. It is awesome. Let's see, what else should we talk about? This is a pretty nice area. I'm going to go park and watch the sunset. Let's see, what was really cool about the lightsaber duel. The lightsaber duel that you see in the forest is Kai and Rey, sorry, not Shay, going against Kylo Ren. Now, he's basically a Sith apprentice. I'll tell you that right now. Obviously, you could tell. Boom. Woohoo! Hey guys, what's up? Let's see. He knows the Force pretty good. I think the sound effects they use for the Force is pretty cool. It's like wah wah. They didn't have the cantina thing anymore, as far as I saw, because I don't think they were in Mos Eisley. I think they were just in some little ragtag outpost and shit like that. And Rey's a scavenger. Basically, she goes inside the derelict ships of the Empire that have fallen on their planet and routes it through the technical stuff and then brings it back to get food or water, something like that. Really weird looking packets. The effects they do for some of that stuff was really awesome, like how she cooked a bread loaf with just water. Hey guys, what's up? And let's see. Han Solo did that. Luke Skywalker. There is no original guy. Billy D. Williams. He was not in it. Because I think they took just the original cast. I did not see James Earl Jones, right, who was the voice of Star Wars, or Darth Vader, if you guys didn't know him. Sorry, lady. Damn, she flew. Which I thought would have been really awesome if they did have him in there as some kind of character, I think that would have been pretty neat. There is one little weird-looking character. It's like tiny little thing. But she's a sympathizer for the rebels and stuff like that. Just don't look at her eyes. They're really weird. No, go ahead. It's actually... everybody on there, the skin for all the aliens is phenomenal. You know, it looks like real skin and stuff like that. The scales look incredible. So the CGI teams did phenomenal. The costume artists, right, and makeup artists were absolutely stupendous. I mean, they were freaking crazy with their stuff and how they did everything up. And I will tell you right now, Chewbacca, for looking 100 some odd years old, pretty damn athletic looking. I think even got built up a little bit more, you know. He's not this scrawny guy from the original Star Wars, you know, who was, well, kind of tiny, you know, comparative to the other Wookiees and stuff, but he's pretty dang, he got pretty buffed out and stuff like that. It's like, man, Chewbacca, you've been working out. What do you do, pressing like 2 or 3 stormtroopers at a time? You know? Luke himself is, well, unique. You know, now if you actually think about it, he is the greatest Jedi ever to be known, besides, well, his dad, Anakin, who everybody knows what happened to him on Endor. Well, not Endor, but prior to Endor. You know, it's kind of funny how they said in the movie how Luke defeated the Emperor, which, if you really think about it, he didn't. You know, he basically was being electrocuted, you know, by the guys from for the Emperor, which inspired the dad to fight. You know, he's such a soft-hearted fool, you know. It's like, hey, you're being electrocuted, I might help you. You're being electrocuted, but I'm not going to help you. Bam. Ooh, you okay, ma'am? I hope you're not. Get rid of that radio station. Let's see what else to talk about the movie. I mean, like I said, get there early, because me and my son, when I took him there, we arrived 10 minutes early thinking, hey, you know, it might not be as packed, you know, because sometimes people will go see a movie 2 or 3 times in one day and then not see it for a week. Well, basically that wasn't the case. We got stuck all the way up into the front. Thank God that the actual chairs reclined. Yeah, they were automatic reclining chairs. Leather. I mean, they were nice. I was like, you know, if this movie wasn't such a badass movie, I think I'd fall asleep. But, yeah, we were so close, I could look right up Finn's nose and say, dude, you haven't cleaned your nose in a little while, huh? Maybe you should have did that before the filming. Tell you the truth, Finn is one of my favorite characters now. I think he is a badass. You know, he is willing to do anything for Rey. You know, I think there's going to be a good love story between those two. Just because how they interacted with each other and stuff. And basically, Rey, I don't think, has had a lot of good, wholesome contact with family members or just people in general. You know, because she is living on Tatooine by herself. And like I said, most people on Tatooine are basically dickheads. You know, evil, corrupted, don't give a shit about anybody except themselves. Oh, wait a sec, no, she wasn't on Tatooine, she was on Jakku. Not on Tatooine. Sorry about that, everybody. It looks just like Tatooine, no. I mean, except it doesn't have 2 suns. It just has one big, gigantic one that, well, it's hot, it's arid, it's dry, it's sand. It looks just like Tatooine. But yeah, if you think about that, in the whole galaxy, there's got to be tons of look-alike planets. You know, I mean, they're not going to be so diverse to where it's like, hey, this is the only style. Hey, lady, I was giving a review here. Damn, watch where I'm driving. Jeez. Can you believe people these days are just not paying attention on where people are driving? I mean, it's not like I'm driving against traffic or anything like that. Oh, wait a sec, I am. Anyways, go see this movie. It's phenomenal. I think they left some things out, tell you the truth, of the movie that will probably be explained when you get the DVD with the extended version. You know, so definitely watch it. Love it. You know, root for the Empire. Well, it's not the Empire anymore. It's called the First Son. Not Firstborn, but, oh crap, the First something. And basically they're the stormtroopers and the Empire. It's just the dissidents of them that got defeated, you know, kind of got back together and started basically fighting again, you know. And since Luke didn't really want to establish a government, the Republic are basically being attacked again by the Empire's people, but they're not the Empire. And that's about it, folks. I'm going to say sayonara here. And go see that movie. It's phenomenal. I think you're definitely going to like it. So you guys have a great day.